Hi there, I'm the real Jason Duncan, and you've reached a Friday sales tip video with results through integrity. The tip this week is the importance of sales education. But before I get into that, I want to make sure you understand that there is an opportunity for you to get a world-class sales education for a lot less money than going off to college for the next 4 years. I want to show you about Results University. Results University is a world-class online education platform designed specifically for entrepreneurs, business leaders, and professional salespeople just like you. I want to encourage you to go over to resultsuniversity.org and enroll so that you can get a world-class education in sales. I'll talk more about this at the end. So what is the importance of sales education? Well, I don't know about you, but I have run across over the years many salespeople, perhaps even hundreds of salespeople who simply don't know what the blank they're doing. You know, I remember going into this kind of dates me for those of you that know what Circuit City is, but remember back when Circuit City was a big thing back in the 90s? We went into Circuit City, my wife and I had been married only a year or so, and we wanted to talk to a salesperson about buying a new home stereo. And this is back in the days where the home stereos were huge. You had the amplifier, you had the tuner, you had the CD player and the tape deck, and you had all these different pieces, maybe the equalizer. It came in a cabinet, and then there was this glass case on the front, and there were two huge speakers with 15-inch subwoofers, and that was the top of the line stuff back in the 90s, right? Well, I remember going in there and talking to a salesperson, and the salesperson, I walked up to him and said, "Hey, I'm looking at buying a new stereo system for my home," and I said, "Can you tell me a little bit about them?" And the salesperson kind of looked at me, and then he looked down at the unit, and I swear to you, he starts reading the sticker on the glass. I'm not kidding. Like, read the sticker. Maybe that's why Circuit City is no longer with us. But he read the sticker on the glass, and I looked at him and I said, "I know how to read." And I know that sounds rude, but I said it in a way that was funny, and he kind of got the point. But here's the thing. That guy was a salesperson, but had never been educated on how to sell. Now, that may be an extreme example, but think about people that you've worked with to buy things, and they absolutely didn't know what the blank they were doing. It's car salespeople, realtors, maybe it's an insurance salesperson, maybe it's somebody selling clothes at a store, or maybe it's a door-to-door salesperson. They simply don't know what they're doing. And what does that do to you as the prospect? You kind of get a sense of, you feel unease, you're confused, you want to say no, you want them to leave, you want to go away. It doesn't lead to a positive outcome when the salesperson is not educated. Another example is I had a salesperson come selling me at my company online advertising and television advertising. So they were a multimedia company, and they were talking to me about, "Hey, we want you to advertise your business on this and do XYZ." And it was very evident to me as a professional sales coach and trainer, and the owner of an online university that trains people in sales, that she absolutely had no clue how to sell. Like, she somehow got the job, and she was out hawking multi-marketing or multimedia marketing to business owners like me, but it was painful. She simply didn't know what to do. Now, does that mean I don't want to buy the advertising? Not necessarily, but I certainly don't want to buy from her because she doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't have the education. And you may say, "Well, Jason, you're being a little too rough on her because you know the inside, you know how to sell." I'm telling you, this happens for everybody. My wife is not a salesperson at all in the slightest, and she too can see when somebody doesn't know what they're doing. So the importance of sales education is this. If you're educated and you're doing it right, you understand the philosophy and the theory behind sales in general, you're going to do it with more integrity, you're going to do it with more success, and you're going to make the process a lot more profitable and beneficial for everybody involved, including the person you're selling to. Now, where are you going to get sales education? Well, you could go to college and get a degree in sales, but I don't think that's probably going to help you, because if you go to college and pay $50,000 a year to get an education, you're going to end up with a lot of debt and a lot of time and money that you're going to have to make up for later. But what if you started reading books? There are lots of books on sales that will help get you better educated. What if you enrolled in something like Results University, which is a heck of a lot cheaper than a traditional university that you're going to go pay $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year to go to? You don't have to do it with debt. But in Results University, we have an entire course. We have 5 courses on sales, and this is professional sales, where we dig deep into concepts about how to sell, the psychology of sale, what you can do to close better, how you can do better prospecting, when's the best time of day to call people. We educate you on how to do that as a salesperson. And then, of course, we're paying very specific attention to the professional level sales, that what you are, where you want to go, where you want to make more money. So if you're interested in that, you can get a world-class education for a lot less money than going to college. It's a lot less than you think. Go to resultsuniversity.org today and sign up to get more information about how you can enroll in the university. And not only are you going to get access to how to sell better and get a good education in sales, but you're also going to get an education in entrepreneurship, leadership, and financial literacy, and even spirituality and faith. So if you have any questions about that, you can reach out to me through either of my social media platforms at LinkedIn or Instagram. You can reach out to me at @TheRealJasonDuncan. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is right here on the screen. I appreciate you being here and following the hashtag Friday Sales Tip. And remember, the importance of sales education cannot be overstated. Go get yourself educated, read books, enroll in courses, do what you can. And if you would want to look up Results University, we'd be honored to have you as a student in our university. Until next time, remember, Jesus is King.